Welcome to Out the Trunk with Jordan and Darius. We like to start these things off with our weekly musings, letting you guys know what's on our mind. We promise you did not click last week's episode. We are again reviewing a wedding that Jordan just went to. This is not this is not a rerun. This is brand new. Jordan went to a wedding this weekend, and we're gonna give him the floor to tell you guys all about it. So you touched down Thursday, and
Yeah.
take us from there. What'd you do?
So I touched down Thursday. I get to the spot we're supposed to all meet at. I walk in and the place is completely empty.
Is this
And
place like a communal living residential? Is it a bar? What's the place?
oh yeah, yeah. It's like a lounge basically, pretty
Okay.
much. So I walk in. I can tell the place would be dealt with people there, but I walk in, go in there. I'm like, okay. Lady goes, "Welcome back," and I was just like, "Okay, thank you. We'll get back to that later." And then I'm like, is there anybody here or like are they outside? Because there's like a party here waiting on me or whatever. And she's like, oh yeah, they left. They went to this spot called Bow Strike or something like that, whatever it's called. And she's like, it's around the corner. I'm like, all right, cool, perfect. I go there, meet up with the gang. We're chilling, having beers. They're chilling, having beers, whatever. So we hang out, we're catching up. And then I tell them the story of what just happened at the first spot I went to. And my friend Cedric, who was the first groom at the wedding I went to a couple weeks ago, he was like,
This is
oh,
his
she thought you were
birthday, right?
me. Yeah, it was his birthday. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we were celebrating his birthday. So we were. He's like, "Oh, she thought you were me."
Oh.
I was like, "Okay, that makes way more sense." So we hung out there. We asked them to put the Eagles Cowboys game on, so we're watching that game. They got a hookah. We're just chilling, having drinks and stuff. Pretty much had the spot to ourselves. So it's just basically like you have a massive section. So that was fun.
Is this the place with
Um,
the Kendrick art that I saw on Instagram?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then so some guy comes in there and he's like, what are y'all on time? We're like, oh, we're here for a wedding. Well, and also these people just got married 2 weeks ago, whatever. So he's like, oh, congrats. So he buys us all around the shots. We're doing shots. And one of the guys in the bar was like an older dude. And he was like, old dudes have that voice. He's like, congratulations, you got you a fine little honey over there.
All right.
Yes. So that got a little awkward. But we, moved past it, whatever. We hung out. That was basically Thursday night was pretty chill because we obviously knew what was going to happen the next night, so we wanted to pace ourselves. So we head out around 10 or 11. Um, go back to the hotel, a few of us just chilling, sipping, talking, whatever. Um, which is a big mistake because I crashed at a friend's hotel and we wake up. It's like 8 o'clock. We're like, all right, cool. We have a few hours to kill before the wedding. And you know how like the hotels have like the dark curtains to like block out all the sun and stuff.
Yeah.
And so my friend gets up to raise the lights up, and we're like, no, please, like we can't handle this right now because we're like
It
we
was
have a
that
massive
bad on
head.
Thursday?
That's the crazy part. We didn't get faded, but we just all had massive headaches. And
Yeah.
so like they raised the lights up. We're like, oh God, no, please. It was like the scenes from movies, you know. So we chill. We order some subs for lunch to make sure we're good for the day. Um, I go to my hotel, I check in, make sure everything's good, shower, get dressed, head back to the hotel with my friends. We all carpool to the wedding together. Um, we get there, it's an outdoor ceremony, beautiful, like it's like this like I don't know, like almost like a refurnished barn or something like that. And so the couple that got married, Pat and Meta, they did like their vows and part of the ceremony in private because it was an outdoor wedding in the summer, so they wanted
Yeah.
to get make sure that the actual wedding was as quick as possible.
Yeah.
So we're there, they had they gave out like these like cool like sun umbrellas, like the old like timey stuff. They had like air fans for us, which is nice. So everybody's like, "Oh, thank God."
It was hot this weekend.
It was hot as hell. Um, so then the wedding starts. And first of all, so the fits were amazing, like from top to bottom. The theme was like white and burgundy, so the bridesmaids wore like burgundy dresses. The groomsmen wore burgundy tuxes. They were clean as hell. Um, the groom walks down the aisle. He's got like a white tux with like the burgundy vest and tie. Um, he had his the Cartiers on or whatever, the buffs. So he walks in. Everybody's like, "Oh shit, okay, we see you, dog." And then
What did he walk out to?
he actually didn't have like a actually what was his walkout song? Oh damn, I'm tripping. I have to ask him. I can't remember what it was, but it was very fitting for him. Um, but you could tell he was nervous because he wasn't like engaging with the crowd a lot,
I
when
mean,
he walked down
it's
the aisle.
just, every fucking
Yeah,
eye, like people don't understand 100 people are staring at you, at least 100 people are
right.
staring at like you.
It's not a natural experience.
Most people are just not used to being the center of attention in that way. And
Correct.
it's just it's nerve-wracking, you know. You don't want to
Yeah,
trip because everyone's recording and that's going to live
that
in
part.
lore forever. And so
Yeah.
you're just like 1 foot over next foot over
One
next
foot,
foot.
left foot, right foot, L1, R1, one, R1.
I like that. L1, R1. I'm stealing that.
It's like
So
when
he
you first
walks down
stand
the
up and you're like,
aisle.
oh, I'm faded. L1,
Where
R1.
did they do the traditional vows? Did they write their own vows?
So they did their own vows,
Yeah.
which is actually really dope. And the officiant of the ceremony, it was very personalized to them. Like there was like a poem and like you could tell it was about them specifically. And like they met from Twitter, and she like mentioned that they met from Twitter in the piece. Like it was super dope. Um, they have two kids, so the son was the ring bearer, which was really cool to see. The daughter, she's like 4 now, almost 4 now, and she was the flower girl. So she took everybody's breath. Everyone's like, "Oh my God!" When she walked down the aisle. Um, and then Meta came down to walk down the aisle. The bride, and she looked absolutely beautiful. Like every woman was crying when she walked up. Like it was, she looked amazing. Um, and then everybody, all the guys were watching Pat to make sure like he was good as she was like walking down, and you see him just like fighting for his life, trying not to like cry openly. So that was great to see. Ceremony was beautiful. After that, they had like little appetizers outside for everybody, which is cool. They brought out like a self-serve bar where that you could do like mimosas and whatnot, and they had bottles of champagne, so that was fun. Then they broke out cornhole and the
So
big
how
Connect Four
far
games.
in the reception before the pandemonium broke out?
Oh yes,
did y'all at least keep it together until the grandparents left? Like, or was it just
I
immediate
don't even know if the
pandemonium?
grandparents left. I don't even gonna hold you. I don't even know if the grandparents left. So the
Because
way
normally
that
there's like the DJ almost has like a cue to switch from family
correct.
friendly music to party music.
Yes. There was. So first, so that we start off, they open the doors. You're like, okay, you guys can come in now, find your tables, so on and so forth. So we get to our tables. They have the open bar set up. It's like first, it's like mild. It's not a whole lot of drinks out. So we go up to get a couple rounds, whatever. Then they do like the official entrance for everybody, like the bridal party. So the bridesmaids come out to whatever their song was. The groomsmen come out to Jeezy. Then the bride and groom walk down the aisle. The pretty much the aisle, yeah, again.
Yeah.
And then they immediately do like their first dance together, which is beautiful. And then they like stopped the dance halfway through, and then they did the Chris Brown
Yeah.
dependent on it challenge. So that was really
Is that
cute.
the my friend just sent me and I'm older than motherfucker because I didn't even know. Is that the da 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 I treat you well?
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
didn't even
that
know that
one.
song. Because he sent me it was this it was like a baby doing it. The parent was doing it for the
Yeah.
baby, and he was like, "Our generation is cooked," and I was like, "I don't get it." And he was like, "The song is sexual and it's a baby," and I was like, "Oh, I've never even heard that song before." I was like, all right, yeah, we are cooked."
Yeah, so so they came out, they
Although I
did
didn't have
their
a chance to
that
respond
dance.
because I had to record, but I'm like, nigga, our parents play Get Low in front of us. Like
Uh,
it's
Seriously, come on, bro. Like
like we definitely, you know,
we are the
it,
wrong generation to ever play that card.
but I didn't have a chance to respond to them yet. But
Yeah.
sorry for interrupting.
Oh no, you're good. So they did that. Then it was the dances with the parents, So the father daughter dance was probably the best father daughter dance I think I've ever seen. So they did like the slow dancing to that song Like My Daddy by Beyonce.
Yeah,
I think it was on the country album I want to say.
I
And
think that was on the one with Dangerously in Love, but I'm not a Beyonce
oh, is it? Oh
connoisseur,
shit.
so
Okay, well, yeah, I say yeah. Sorry,
I think it
Beehive.
was.
Much due respect.
Yeah, that's actually my favorite
Um,
project of hers is Dangerously in Love, but nonetheless.
Really, mine is I'd probably go Lemonade. I love that album.
I hate
Um,
that album. Probably either Dangerously in Love or Renaissance, but nonetheless,
Renaissance
uh,
School. I fucked with B-Day too. B-Day was dope. I
yeah,
feel like that one slept on.
that one has Be Without
Um,
You, which is my favorite album cover first.
okay. Okay. Also I just love that she did like all visuals for that project. I thought that was super dope. Yeah, so they did that. Then halfway through their dance, they break out into like they do like like a father-daughter dance battle. So like he danced like to his music, like so the shit from like the 80s and the early 90s, whatever. And then she did like, Soulja Boy and the Dougie and all that stuff. So that was very fun.
You're not winning a dance
Um,
battle against a New Jack Swing, nigga. You're just not.
no, she didn't. She didn't. She acknowledged like
You're
I
not.
told her I was like that
He
was the
came up
best
with New
father-daughter
Edition and
dance.
Bobby Brown. You're not
Yeah,
winning that battle.
yeah, that's what I told her. I came up to her table after we started like eating and shit, whatever, and I was like, "You are one of the most beautiful brides I've ever seen. That was the best
But he
father-daughter
cooked
dance
you.
ever." But you got cooked. Your pops cooked you.
You're not winning a dance battle with the
You
New
were the
Jack Swing.
loveliest
When he was
bride.
outside during New Jack Swing,
Yeah,
during Motown Philly back again, you are not winning
yeah.
that dance battle.
He was
Like,
doing the Tootsie Roll and everything.
yeah, like two live crew. Like you were not when they was outside. They
Yeah,
wasn't holding
dog.
up. There was no sections when he was in the club. Like you
Correct.
just not winning that battle.
Yes. So I told her I was like, you look like a princess. I wish you all the blessings in the world, but you got cooked.
If
And
there's
she
any
can't
time to
dance, so
get
it wasn't
cooked, it's
even
during the father-daughter dance.
correct.
And
Yeah.
but
Um,
he had to, get out his good shoes and let her know. He was
yeah.
around before she was around.
Yeah, he was outside. So that they did that, and then we sat down, they did the dinner and stuff. Then they like brought out all the drinks for the open bar. Um, we knew it was gonna be a night when because at first they didn't have like my boy Corey, you know him. He loves Hennessy. We're trying to get him to stop drinking what I called nigger juice. And and he was like, they ain't got no damn Henny, what the fuck? And then so after the dance and everybody's eating and stuff, they break out all the real drinks. And he's like, "Oh, it's over now." And I was like, "Oh God." And so basically that's when like the night went from like family fun to like slowly building into to
To
ratchetness.
North Carolina,
Lana!
raising up.
Correct. I remember I was outside playing Connect Four with one of my friends, and then you start to hear back that ass up out that like from the barn or whatever, and I just took off running to the dance floor. Like it was like the meme of Harry Diana's son where he's like in like Iraq or somewhere. He's like something happened in the background. And he just like gets up from an interview chair and just starts running away.
You talking about the royal family?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
where he
about.
just
Yeah.
like takes off and starts running. It was literally like that. Um, and so yeah, though, so the DJ was great. He played like all the shit we listened to like undergrad because a lot of us went to college in the same city, same time, so on and so forth. So he was playing Dolph and Jeezy,
What's the age group
Dro.
of these people? So, like, is it,
So
well, you're 32,
yeah,
so sorry putting your business out there. So what, like 25, 35, that 10-year range?
basically, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Like the
usually
core of the
the
group
age
is
group of
basically
most friend groups is a 10 years from
yeah,
lowest to the
the
highest.
basically the core of the friend group is pretty much from I'm the youngest, so 32 to like 36, 37.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so we're all very close in age. So, yeah, we went the fuck up, man. Yeah, so anybody who's been like out with me, like clubs and shit, like house parties and shit, they know like at a certain point, my shirt is gonna come off. That's just gonna happen. It is what it is.
I saw you with your little tank top, your baby tank top on Instagram. It looked like a good time. It looked like a
Yeah,
great time. How
man, we
long
had a
did it how
time.
long did it go?
Shit. Did it ever officially end? I mean, I think around 11, maybe.
That's fair. I mean,
I feel like around
weddings
11
ain't
or
gonna go till
midnight.
2 a.m. No one's
Yeah,
paying a DJ for 9 hours,
yeah,
like
sometime around 11.
did
Yeah,
y'all
so then
make a move somewhere else or was the night over?
absolutely made a move somewhere else. So, so the bridal party, because so the wedding was in Willow, it's like a really small like town. It's just a lot of like rural area basically. So the wedding party, bridal party, they had they booked the Airbnb like a big ass like crib somewhere out in wherever in the sticks. And so they're like, all right, well we'll just come back to the house with us. So it's The core of the friend group and the bridal party, we're all hanging out at the crib, playing games, playing pool, chilling, playing music. We got the Bluetooth speaker, doing shots. At one point, we baked a lasagna. We,
What? Who had lasagna?
I guess it was from the night before. I don't know, but they were just like, oh yeah,
Did they
just put it in
do
the
a
oven.
grocery run or something?
Clearly, yeah. Because they probably had gotten down. They
So it was
probably had
like
to
a
be in town
freezer
when.
lasagna. Didn't wasn't nobody like making
No, yeah,
lasagna.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay, all
yeah,
right.
yeah. No, yeah, yeah, yeah. No one was, chefing that night.
Okay, fair enough. I was like, lasagna is a very labor intensive dish. Niggas was
Right.
drunk
Yeah.
after a
No.
wedding
Yeah.
whipping up lasagna.
No. No. We weren't cooking. We were baking.
Like it's one thing to throw some burgers on a
Um.
grill, but making lasagna, that's
Right.
hard
Right. Right.
to do drunk. Uh, with a bunch of niggas in your crib. You dice an onion, somebody losing a thumb trying to dice an onion drunk. Um, question: You and
Yeah.
your future bride's first dance. What song do you want played?
Oh, that's a good one. Phew, I'm probably gonna go with. I'd say probably "You" by Jesse Powell.
Oh, I like that one.
That's my shit.
The
That's my
way
shit.
you
Yeah.
walk. Jeffrey Osborne's
R.I.P.
Love
to a
Ballad for
legend.
me. Oh, he did die,
Okay.
didn't he? R.I.P.
Yeah, like two years ago. That shit. Yeah, that shook me up, man. I love that song.
Yeah, Jeffrey Osborne's Love Ballad for me. My future
Yeah.
wife has no veto power. That is written. You can have everything else in the wedding. I don't care. Everything else is your decision. But you know, that song is mine. You are frozen. Let me give you a couple minutes to get back in. See here. You back?
Yeah, I'm back. You got
You
me?
were back. Yeah, you were frozen for a little bit, but you're back.
Okay. Um,
Yeah, I've said a long time that that's the song. I don't care. You can pick the colors, you can pick the flowers, you can pick the venue.
right,
I don't care about it. It's your day. The day is for the bride. That's all I
right.
want is that decision. I will
Okay.
wear a pink and purple suit if you want, but I get to pick that song. So I love that song.
Okay.
The second verse of that song is 10 out of 10, no notes. So
Okay.
anything else you want to talk
Um,
about at the wedding?
um, at the wedding, what happened? Oh, yes. So, my buddy Dennis, my brother calls him my evil twin because we kind of like we could be cousins or like brothers in another life. Also, we're just very similar. And so my friends have like a running joke slash rule
My brother
at
calls us twins because we could be cousins. Also, we're very similar. I got
yeah, well, yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah, right.
In the
So
department of redundancy.
that yes, okay. So so we have our friends have a running joke with us where they say like there are two people that are never allowed to be on a live microphone at any public function, and they say it's me and Dennis. So
Quick interjection.
yeah.
At your wedding, are all of the speeches going to be pre-approved?
Oh, that's actually really important. I probably should do that. I
I
probably
am.
should
You're
do
not
that.
finna get up there and talk about the time we
Nah.
took some hoes home. Not you, the royal you.
Right, right,
You're
right,
not finna get up there in front of the crowd and talk about the time. Nah, like I need to see them speeches. We
That's
get
actually
like,
a good that's a good point. That's a good point.
anyone can talk on if they want, but I gotta preview
Yeah,
that speech because you're not.
that is a great point.
I just don't find that
Um
funny. I find it inappropriate.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my friends would do me justice, but that's a good point. I
I
probably
do
would pre-approve
too.
some
I'm
speeches.
just not leaving it up to chance.
You know what I do? I wouldn't pre-approve them. I'd be like, just okay, just tell me what stories you're going to tell, and then I just need veto power over that.
Nah, I'm straight up copy editor. You need to submit drafts. Like I will
It'll be like that
respond.
scene in it'll be like that scene from Hangover 2 where Alan was given that dinner toast, and he's like,
Yeah.
nobody knows Stu like I know Stu, and he's like, there was a whore in Las Vegas.
Yeah. No. You're not about to get up there and be no, not nah, man.
Nah,
My
I feel
granny
you. That's
here.
actually
We're
smart.
not doing this.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I
Sorry
feel
for the
you. Facts.
interjection. Speeches.
No, you're good. So yeah, so first of all, the speeches were amazing. Both the bride and the groom gave amazing speeches about like their parents and their family, what they've done for them, and just like shouting out their bridal party and stuff. They both had relatively small bridal parties, which it's kind of like we said earlier, where it's like, if it's a Hall of Fame and everybody gets in, it doesn't mean anything. But they gave the people flowers who really, you know, deserve to have the bouquets, so to speak. And but fast forward to so we're dancing on the dance floor, we're faded, and all of a sudden we hear like the sound of a microphone being picked up, and we hear a voice talking on the microphone, and we turn around and it's Dennis, and we collectively scream no and run to him and snatch the mic because you get to see the look in his eye that he was about to say some crazy shit.
Yeah. The thing is, like, another reason why you want to have them submit, people are what just way less skilled at speaking off the cuff than they think they are. Like it's harder than it looks, man, to just get up there with nothing written and just be like,
Yeah,
"Ah, man,
and it just yeah.
so glad it didn't rain today." It's like, oh boy.
First of all, this nigga got out there. He goes, "I want to thank everybody for coming out." We're like, "Dude, it's not your wedding."
Like, there's a DJ here that does that. Like, we like, you don't really need to do that. Also, what are you
Um,
thanking them for? You ain't pay for shit. Like, like, what are you talking about? Like, just like,
we were, yeah,
what is it?
no,
Who are you thanking? Like,
we,
I
all I'll say is because coming from what I know, he could have or possibly would have said that we got off light on that. So,
you know, that's why no hot mics at my wedding. Will. I don't know if it's called a hot mic. Hot mic is like if
right,
thought I was on mute, but I don't know what the word
yeah,
for it is.
right,
No freestyles.
yeah, no freestyles. I feel you. I feel you.
Like,
You can't just have anybody just getting up there,
like, I'm not
grabbing
gonna
the
have a
mic and
strong veto pen. I'm not gonna have a strong
right.
edit. You can have fun with it, but you're not finna get up there and talk about, the time we was in Vegas and, all that comes with Vegas.
Right.
So
My
um
parents, I remember my parents got married. They obviously back in the 90s, everybody recorded the whole ceremony and shit, you know. But they had a section where like their friends and family could come and like not make speeches, but send their
yeah.
well wishes on video and shit, which is really dope. Um, so they did that I remember that was actually the highlight of the wedding tape. I remember my aunt was like, "Please don't have any more kids. The ones you have now are bad. We don't need any more of those."
See, that's funny. That's appropriate. But niggas lack decorum and they
Yeah.
get a couple shots in them and they get a little too chatty patty.
Yeah.
And just again, I would, if you would like to speak at my wedding, that's fine. I'd appreciate it all, but got to submit that rough draft.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
So
That's
last
actually
week we
smart.
talked about the two hotel card trick. Did you end up giving your hotel card? No, I'm just no, that is not a question you have to answer
Yeah,
on
no,
the air.
nah, I feel
Um,
you.
was it
Yeah.
so you did what y'all English? What did you end up doing Saturday?
Okay, Saturday, so I recovered until like noon. Um, so
Were
my
you puke
friends,
drunk? Or were you slap drunk? What kind of drunk were we?
no, I just honestly, well, I mean, I was just like regular headache, nothing crazy. And then I also just was really tired because I got Thursday, I got off straight from work and left straight and drove straight to Wilmington, and then went to bed around whatever time, and then got up early Friday, and so I hadn't
Also,
had a good night's
like,
sleep in like 3, 4 days.
these new age office rules that are a little bit more casual, you're not used to wearing dress shoes, and you in them bitches for like 8 hours.
No, yes, that is
Like,
true. That's
and
true.
then like,
Yeah.
listen,
Um,
dress shoes. If you haven't worn them in a while, you gotta you're not in game shape. You
yeah, that's true.
like,
Well, actually,
them bark, nigga.
the good thing was it was a sneaker ball, so
Okay,
everybody
I
changed
forgot
their
about that.
shoes after the like the cocktail hour, basically. Um, and honestly, like, because it was so hot outside, like I told the crew, I was like, guys, listen, I'm gonna do my best, but t-shirt time might come early today, bro. We've been outside for an hour.
It was hot. It was the weather this weekend or now, I don't know what it's going to be looking like this weekend, would be
Yeah,
is much more amenable to an outdoor wedding.
right.
Any closing thoughts on the
Um,
wedding?
yeah, it was a beautiful service.
Ceremony.
Also the food, I keep doing that ceremony. The the food was great. They even had like vegan options and stuff. The vegan mac and cheese was pretty good. I was surprised. Um, yeah, thanks Pat Meta for having me. Love you guys. Wish y'all much success.
Her name is
Appreciate
Meta.
you. Yeah.
Okay,
Well, Jim Meta, but Meta for short.
fair enough.
Um, and thank you again for the open bar. We cannot say that enough.
Well, from the Out the Trunk pod, Pat and Meta, I believe you said
Yeah.
Pat and Meta, congratulations. All the best wishes, all the love from Out the Trunk pod. Again, I do not know you guys, but Jordan is a great judge of character. So by proxy, I'm fond of you, and I wish you guys all the best in the world. So, congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
And there's no non-awkward way to pivot from that glorious ceremony to a Young Thug interview. But we're gonna try.
Right.
Young Thug, I ostensibly he's a rapper, but I have no evidence
Yeah.
of that. Like,
He ain't spit one verse since he got out of
he's
jail.
been out, believe it or not, damn near a year.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, ostensibly he's a rapper, but currently he's a talk show host.
Basically.
And he sat down with, was it Whack 100?
No, it was shit, who was he? That's that one. He looked like Whack, but no, it wasn't him. I can't
Right.
remember the guy's name. Fuck it,
Uh,
it takes too long to Google, I feel like.
he sat down with the prominent podcaster.
Yes.
That's no shade. We literally can't remember his name, so
Yeah,
we'll
literally.
put it in the notes what his actual name is. We mean no disrespect.
Yeah.
And they got to chatting, and apparently, Young Thug, from what I saw on the clips, he is quite fond of prison, apparently. And that's about all I got. So, what'd you see?
So first of all, so somebody I didn't watch the whole interview, but I just saw the clips that went viral online, and somebody made a TikTok of where it's like top five best moments of the interview, and I played that
Whoopty
shit
Do
on
has
repeat
to be number
for
one,
like
right?
30, yeah, for like 30 minutes. I played that shit. He was like, if we go to jail for the rest of our life, whoop dee doo.
I tweeted. What civilians like us don't understand is that for those dudes like deeply embroiled in street life,
Yeah,
prison is just something that you do.
that you have to do. Yeah,
They don't. Everyone they know has been to prison. It's not unusual. For them to know someone to make it to 18 without a criminal record is astonishing. Like it's not
right. It's weird almost.
every single person in their friend group, in their social circles, in their family, all the men at least have had interactions with the criminal justice system and or
Correct.
have done like have
And
been
this is their
convicted of
story.
violent. Yeah, and like so when we hear him say if we have to go to prison, we go to prison, it's just appalling to us. But like that's not
Right.
unusual to them. That's like it's just
Right.
a fact of life. You know, like
Yeah.
it sounds strange, but to them, if all you ever know, if everyone you know has been to prison, how do you know
Right.
it's not something that
It's
you
not
do? You
normal. Right.
know, you know, like
Yeah.
it's uh
Did you see Kev on stage? What he said about it?
no, what do you
So
say?
that shit took me out. He was like, the caption was like, "Whoopty don't," and he was like, so whoopty do is a positive phrase. He's like,
Yeah,
you go to Disney World, woo, whoopty do.
yeah.
Like he's like, you got some free ice cream today, whoopty do. Going to jail for the rest of your life. That is not a whoopty do.
He said that if we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo,
Whoopty
we
do.
go to prison.
Prison. And if we fight, we try to beat that shit, we get out. Whoopty do. No, that is not a normal psychology to have about things.
I am not cut out for that.
I want better for us.
You know, what is so and I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I'm sitting in front of a podcast mic, but what is it with
Right.
these men getting on these podcast mics and just being chatty and messy and gossipy? And
I don't know.
I don't like,
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
I would never,
Yeah,
without
it's
pre-flighting,
so
ask you
not
something
me.
deeply personal, and nor would I expect you to answer it. It's just bizarre. I don't understand this stuff. Like,
My
I
thing
don't
is
get
like,
it.
did you think that like, I think he genuinely thought, oh, people were gonna be like, oh, I get it. And no one had that reaction pretty much. Like,
Well, in his world, what he's saying makes all the sense.
yeah. And also the people that I think the thing is people like Thug more than they like Gunna. So that even though he did same, if not worse than what Gunna did, whatever the case may be, people are giving him a pass because they like him. And it's like, well, he let every rapper in Atlanta blackball Gunna and talk cash shit about him for 2 years straight,
Yeah.
only to come out and you were doing way worse shit. You out here, you calling Glorilla ugly, you just talking shit about everybody for no reason, talking shit about dudes that you call your friends on recorded lines, like just I don't get it, bro. Like, bro, what the fuck, like somebody was like, he ain't read no books, he ain't become a Muslim, he ain't lift no
No.
weights, nothing, just
The more he talks, like he's just an idiot. Like he just doesn't
yeah,
like he's like special ed as hell. And
yeah.
um like I don't even think he likes like he doesn't want to be a rapper. He just wants to gangbang. I don't think he actually
I
wants
I
to be a
think that is what
rapper.
it
Like
is.
he
Yeah.
doesn't uh I had something to say. I lost my train of
Yeah, like
thought.
I mean, somebody. made a good point. They were like, we keep talking about like this shit like it's like normal. They're like, yo, they put niggas in the ground.
Yeah,
Like,
they are by all accounts. Like if you are to believe what he was alleged to have done in court, and granted, he had his day in court, and that but he's
yeah.
accused of being a violent psychopath,
So okay, yeah, yeah.
sociopath, one of the two. I forget.
Right. A
I forget
path.
the yeah. He is like
Yeah.
a violent criminal who basically terrorized a black neighborhood for a decade. And I guess it's okay because he makes music. I don't get it.
Right. It's
Um,
like I love lifestyle too, but it ain't that great of a song.
he's just he's a psychopath. He's a violent. He's a freak. And
And it's that's what's coming across in these phone calls because it's just like the entitlement is crazy. Like he shit on Kendrick because he didn't give him a feature, and it was like,
yeah,
why does he owe you a feature? Like it just saying silly shit like, oh, Lil Baby gave me money when I was in, or sent me money. Drake sent me money. So and so sent me money. Gunna didn't send me money. It's like, okay, well, he got out. And you threw dirt on his name. Well, what the fuck was he supposed to do for you?
all this and Gunna ain't saying the word. Gunna got 5Ks. He's just running. He's just
Yep.
healthy. I do think the extent to which he was just an innocent bystander gets a little overblown.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I mean,
But also, like, if you're my dog and if we're in business together and technically I work for you, and you have me in the car with you and you got shit in there that I don't know about,
yeah,
who's in the wrong? Like,
that's true. That is true. I don't have much. I don't. I just wish he dropped some music. I don't think he
yeah,
has anything interesting to say.
yeah.
I
And he
wasn't.
can't say what he would want to say because of the probation and shit. So,
He ain't gonna make. He get 15 years probation. He's not gonna
yeah,
make
yeah,
it. He
he ain't
can't.
gonna
He
make
can.
that.
He's a moron. He can't.
True.
The most disciplined people struggle to stay on the straight and
Stay
narrow with
on. Yeah.
probation, and this guy is one word I would not use to describe him as disciplined. So,
Right.
no, I mean, look. If he drops music, I'll listen to it because I'm not gonna say I didn't like anything he ever made, but
Right.
a lot of it hasn't aged well. I'm turned off by that whole genre of rap music that just is
Hmm.
just incoherent bars that rhyme, and so
Yeah.
every little snippet I've heard of his has been no, absolutely not.
Yeah. He's not dropped any good music since he got out.
And drop the music, man. If you people don't care, he keeps trying to make us care about the street
Right.
shit, and we
I
just
don't
don't.
care.
We
I
don't,
don't.
and it's like,
I have a
dude,
job. I have a 9 to 5. I don't give a fuck about street shit. I'm
drop
not
the
impressed by the
music.
street shit either.
That you're
We're not
not
12 anymore.
the shit is wild, like it's just wild homoerotic. They sound like lovers. It sounds like a lover's quarrel,
Right.
and he's just obsessed with like improving himself to other men. It's bizarre.
Yeah. And more importantly, trying to get other people on his side to like hate Gunna. It's like, that's, first of all, it's weird. Two, it's mean girl shit. Three, it's high school shit. And also, like, in part of the street shit, like keeping your mouth shut.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
I'm not in the streets, but I'm pretty sure that's part of it.
yeah. Um, Chatty patties. In the words of the great Drake, niggas talk more than bitches these days.
Bitches these days. Yeah, it's funny. Somebody tweeted, they were like, because everybody's been like, Gunna is protected. See, Gunna, Gunna must have God's hand on his life or whatever. And somebody was like, y'all so used to not shutting the fuck up. Y'all think somebody doing
Yeah.
that is special.
Well, also someone responded, what did they say? Someone said that Gunna must be protected. He's got God's hands, and the reply
Yeah.
had me dying because it was like,
Yeah, I think I might have scrolled on that tweet too.
okay.
Whoop-dee do.
Yeah, I lost a tweet. But
How
it
am I
was just
healing
like
fire?
it was like someone said, Gunna must be protected by God's hands, and someone replied with his last song was called "We Be Fucking Bitches." Like, will you please stop acting like he's a Christian rapper who just got up with the wrong crew?
Yeah, they act
Uh,
like he's Lecrae or somebody. Like
yeah, like all right, settle
it's
down.
yeah, a TikToker. He was like, he keep bringing up God. He's like, I don't know what God he talking about because you put
Yeah,
niggas in the ground. You sit niggas to God.
yeah. Uh, Anyway, speaking of street rappers, YB is on tour for the first time. Youngboy NBA
Young boy
is
NBA, yeah.
on tour for the first time in about 5 years. Now, I'm way too old for his music, but
Right.
the clips look like just absolute
I thought it was
pandemonium.
fake. I thought it was like a Beyonce concert that somebody like put his sound over.
Nah, this dude.
That shit was insane.
People our age don't understand how big he is. He's like a
No, he's
deity.
massive. He's massive. Yeah.
Like, um, he drops he drops every year,
He
sometimes
drops a
multiple
lot. Yeah.
times a year, and these kids know every song on every album.
Yes.
It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. He is honestly, like, well, I don't think he's bigger than Dot because Dot is doing stadiums, but
Right. He's kind of like their
he's
Wayne,
probably the
basically.
second biggest rapper in the world. Um,
Yeah.
like, who
He's
else?
huge.
Look at who else is doing that. Go look at them clips. Name another rapper who's getting a pop like that.
Right. No
I
one under
can't name
30.
one.
No one under 30.
No one ever like who's getting a pop like that. These people
Yeah.
are. I saw a picture of a grown ass man crying like it was his wedding day. He was just like he was just overwhelmed with emotion because granted, YB has had a lot of legal issues and he's been stuck in Utah and he
Yeah, he was
hasn't been
stuck in
able to
Utah.
travel.
Yeah.
So he couldn't tour. So like, and his legal issues were extensive.
Yeah.
So he didn't. People just didn't think he'd ever tour again. And then he got a pardon
Hmm.
from President Trump, and which is just bribery.
Correct.
Someone said, "Lucky for
Same
us,
shit
the
Wayne
people
did.
who attend YB concerts can't vote because they have criminal
Thank
records."
God. Yes. That is true.
Luckily,
That's the one thing the government got right.
that is he's like, luckily that crowd is full of fellas who cannot vote, so we are good to go. We don't have to worry about his
Or
influence.
minors, because they're all like 12, it looks
Yeah,
like.
because I mean, it's people want to get mad at YB for being a Trump supporter, and it's like, okay, one, YB probably reads at a fifth grade level. Two,
Right.
look, man, you signed some paper and I get to go home from prison. You bought my vote. Like,
Yeah.
like, I'm
It's the same
sorry.
shit. It's the same shit Wayne did. Wayne did the same thing. He pardoned Wayne too.
Dude, I'm sorry, man, but like, prison is awful, and like,
Yeah.
you're the one person in the world who can get me out of prison, and you
Yeah.
did it. I'm not going to be mad at you for supporting someone who literally is the only person in the world who could sign a piece of paper
Yeah.
and you leave today. Like when you get
And you're
pardoned,
out that day.
there's no
You're done.
bureaucracy, there's no hoops. As soon as that
Right.
paper is signed, the CEO comes and gets you and says, "Get your shit, we walking you out."
Yeah. Pack your
It-
cigarettes and your flops. Get out.
yeah, like listen, man, that's one of them circumstances where I ain't even mad at you for supporting them. Like
Yeah.
they literally got you out of prison.
Yeah. No, and that's the
Uh,
only circumstance that it's that we're not mad at you for supporting him. Let's make
I
that
just,
also
but
clear.
lucky for us, none of his
Yeah.
fans can vote. So,
Thank the
but no,
Lord.
I mean, there was a song they were playing, "I Hate Youngboy," which is, I guess, a diss track. But
Hmm.
it was like in Dallas, the opening show, and it was like,
Hmm.
I mean, dudes with their shirts. It looked like a holy revival. Like
It
it's
did. It
like
did. It
dudes
looked
were
like,
like this,
you
just
know what it looked like? It
like
looked like the Sinners scene where
yes,
where they burned the house down and shit. Like
yeah, it really did. Like it just was like, and you know what? Wasn't no fights breaking out. Them people was having a good time.
it was peaceful.
God bless
They
them.
were just having fun.
Like that's their favorite rapper. I'm not gonna be the old nigga yelling at the crowds. I'm
Right. Let the
definitely
kids have
perform
fun.
with a backing track, but I'm gonna let the kids have fun.
That's okay.
Like I
And
said,
he does have some slaps. I've liked some. I like some of his songs. I would never
there's a
listen to a full
handful,
project, but I like some of his shit.
but he's done about 5 shows now. There's been no reported violence, no nothing.
Yep.
And so let the kids have their fun.
Yeah.
Pandemonium. We want to talk about looks matched. Just a quick little rant.
Yeah.
So there's this internet phrase called looks matching, right?
Hmm.
You were just now reading the thing I sent you in the chat like 30 minutes ago.
Yep.
It's fine. You did it well. So and it's basically like, it's childish, but like when people are like 1 to 10 ranking of dating,
Hmm.
and like, are you within the range of your looks? It's kind of to explain for the
Right, like
audience what that is.
the 1 to 10 thing, basically.
Yeah, and like they do this thing like SEC couples where the guy is and he's like,
Yeah,
and look, I'm not gonna judge. These are literally college students. So
correct.
I'm
They're
37 years old.
humans.
I'm not judging sorority sisters. But what I will say is this.
Yeah.
In this discussion, we've lost sight of the fact that men actually aren't supposed to be pretty. Like we're like, yeah,
Yeah.
your
Yes.
girlfriend is supposed to photograph better than you. Like,
Yeah.
like that's like they are the fairer sex. Like we like
I think we're getting caught up in like the filterification of like society, like the Instagram and
I
the
I
influencer culture and all that.
I have never unironically used a filter. Like I post
Yeah.
like just when I don't really post myself very often, but when I do, there's no filter.
Right.
I've used the filter like as a joke, like the Snapchat ones,
Yeah, the fun shit.
yeah,
Or
but
I did it
like
to like fix the lighting if it's dim, but that's pretty much it.
I don't even know how to do that. But it's just we've gotten so used to very sassy men that we've lost sight of the fact that men actually aren't supposed to be pretty, and like your girl is
Right.
supposed to look better than you, and it's not
Yeah.
that there's anything wrong with this, but it's unlikely if you are a woman that dates men that he's gonna have some like elaborate skincare routine and like like
True.
he's like like it's just everyone's like we're supposed to be rough around the edges. That's like
Yeah.
man eats steak, woman eats salad.
We salad.
Real men fix cars. I really do. I don't want to be that person, but sometimes I'm like, all right, man, like we gotta tighten up.
Yeah, I get you. But that doesn't mean also that guys, that doesn't mean like be sloppy and like a slob and don't
No,
put an effort in your appearance and shit like that. Like
no, I
that's,
don't go
let's make
nowhere
that
looking
distinction.
crazy, but
Right, right, right.
like I, I'm not from the if I shower up at 8:30, I'm out the
Yeah.
door about 8:50. Like I'm not like
Hmm.
like I'm not one of these dudes that takes an hour to get ready. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's like look put together, look
Look
presentable,
presentable.
but
Yeah.
like
Also, it's a lot like
you're
sports.
still a
It's
man
time and
though.
score. Like it's about situation too. Like
Yeah.
I love t-shirts and jeans and sneakers and shit, whatever. But I also know like okay, for the weddings, I'm gonna wear a suit and fucking tie and have the shit on. You know what I'm saying?
A
So it's
suit
all
that
about
you ordered
balance.
2 days before the wedding started.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah,
it
we did
worked
talk
out.
about that. We talked about that at the Thursday night we went out. They were like, so so we were there with the bride and groom, and they were like, so did Jordan tell y'all about his suit situation for y'all's wedding? And they're like, no, when did you what happened? And they're like, so as the groom said, they're like, hey, so for a wedding that you're not in, how soon would you get your suit before that? And he's like, I'd say about two. I thought he was gonna say 2 weeks. He's like about two and a half months before then, maybe. I was like,
That's a lot. That's doing a lot, but you ain't gotta do
well,
all that.
he's
But
actually very prepared. So I think he would actually. But like I was like, oh, and he was like, when did you get yours? And I was like, I mean, I bought it the Wednesday. I picked it up that Friday, and they were like, what?
that's crazy, dude. You were playing with fire, man. Like by if I'm going to a wedding on Friday,
Yeah,
I'm packed for a Wednesday. Let alone like I'm not
right.
every especially because you have to accessorize and you don't want to forget anything. So if it's somewhere that I have to be and it's important, I'm
Hmm.
packing a few days ahead of time to give myself time to remember things that I might have forgot. So
Yeah.